You guys remember some of the last times we've seen Peanut on the international stage and a little bit of Peanut Lee Sin, but I believe it was a Peanut Lee Sin for SKT at MSI 2017 against the Gigabyte Marines, where he got almost 20 kills on the champion.
That was a fun game.
I had the pleasure of standing behind him on stage, watching, you know, the POV from him and the absolute terror he inflicted in that game, and now has the same champion to try and replicate it today.
We talk about Peanut so often, his early ability to get his team ahead, to get himself ahead, and teaming up with GA, who's running the Unsealed Spellbook in this game, would just allow them so much freedom. Like, what I'd love to see is Peanut and GA looking for those skirmishes, switching over to that Ghost, switching over to that Ignite, get some... he just doesn't play with his AD carry a lot of the time, and Rainbow 7 are looking for a bit of an invade here. They've got the Oracles. They will spot that there's a ward in here.
Oh, they see them over the wall too.
Oh, they spotted them. You can see with the Oracles, you get that silhouette. Less are going to put some damage down across the wall. Krug's now spawned, and Rainbow 7 will just back away from this for the moment.
Yeah, Kramer was just the human ward for a second, using the stealth to face check that brush. But now I think Peanut's just going to go ahead and start on the Krug camp. A lot of times you'll see...
Lifesteal.
Yeah, and the other thing, too, that I think is pretty cool is Mark finds the jump.
In. Level 2 for Mark already. The Ignite goes down onto Latha. Now, should just be able to walk away from this.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if Kramer is taking cut down, but the...
Teaming up. Now, Shie did walk across the ward. Acer is going to try and get rid of as much of this minion wave as possible. Langxing still tanking up the tower. Peanut goes low. One more shot will be enough. And that's the kill over to Rainbow 7. 1 for 1 in the top lane.
Yeah, the turret damage ramp up definitely punishes Peanut there. Doesn't use it as well. We'll keep that in mind as we check out this dive once again. I mean, everyone in the game knows what's happening for this one here. Langxing has the extra shield he uses, but the flash forward and Peanut making sure he lands the Q. He definitely could have flashed out of that one, I think, over the wall. But regardless, off of it, because then it's 3 camps top, and Peanut is coming around with the ulti.
The Destiny coming down. Shie's looking for the fight here. Stun card lands. There's the Dragon's Rage, and there's first blood to LGD.
Yeah, good stuff right there. Kramer a little bit sad. He's like, wait a second, where's my assist, guys? I'm the AD carry, but they're going to get a lot of plates down bot side, and it should be a overall gold win for LGD, with Jose Diodo gaining a little bit more in this jungle matchup continually. It's the same thing we're seeing from LGD, where Peanut goes for the ganks, helps his team get ahead, but Jose Diodo building up a big EXP advantage.
LGD just using that advantage to try and get some plates in the bottom lane. They've got 2 of them. Shie is going to walk back towards mid. Of course, Destiny was used in the last fight. He's got to teleport about halfway off its cooldown. And the question actually becomes for Rainbow 7. One card's going to come out. He flashes. Peanut still on the chase with the Sonic Wave. Doesn't have the ult. There's a Shockwave available here for Alone. Peanut tries to flash over it. Peanut will go down. 1-for-1 trade in the mid lane as Alone now tries to turn it back around on GA. But here comes Langxing. Flash away. Hexagol to him. Diving under the tower. Alone surviving for as long as possible. And Langxing should be able to walk on out.
They're going to make that one work. LGD fighting around mid.
The skill check. We'll take the mechanical outplay and see if we can just beat you that a little bit more.
Yeah, Peanut has the red smite and the red buff here, so does so much damage. And watch the flash on the Shockwave. Really nicely done. The heal from Jose Diodo without AP items, not doing too much. And Langxing waits even until Alone commits a little bit with a step forward, underestimates his damage, or overestimates it just a little bit.
Yeah, so this is the flash for flash that you can see.
Oh, but there's actually just about to be a fight on Krug camp. We lost it on the minimap for a second here because 3 players from R7 are roaming up.
Peanut's gonna get jumps away. Oh, great safeguard just over the searing charge of the Ornn, and now the chase is on. Command Dissonance used. Assay's gonna flash forward, and Peanut feels the hammer in his back. A kill over to Assay, second of the game for him.
It's a really good punish right there from Rainbow 7. You know, Peanut was looking for a gank initially, then converts it into the Krug camp around Dragon. I think the best news for Rainbow 7 would be if LGD tried to fight them at this spot, because as you can see, Langxing going topside, no TP.
Peanut wants to fight Alone. There's the Destiny coming out as well. Here comes the quickness mark. Flashes in. Destiny Gate used, and Alone almost falls. Doesn't get the shockwave off in time. Jose Diodo forced down towards the bottom side of the fight. Assay's coming in with the Call of the Forge card. The Ram finds its mark on Shie, who locks in another gold card. Then pops his stopwatch. Mark jumping back forward. Jose Diodo looking at the spears across the wall. Just trying to get that chip damage in, but right now LGD are able to get out with a single kill.
Look, it's supposed to be a numbers advantage fight for Rainbow 7. They had the TP advantage, but LGD find the pick, so they actually had this brief window.
Twisted Fate. They have to deal with a lot of other threats.
Now here we go, fighting the top side.
Hexagol made him used on Alone. There's the Shockwave. Here comes Jose Diodo. ZA gets the stun card onto Jose Diodo, and now GA is going to try and trade back onto Alone, but can't quite get the damage down.
Wow.
Look, what? That was just an empowered auto attack. That's a stacked deck.
I mean, one more thing. GA, can he find it?
He's looking for it. Stop. The stun card comes out. Jose Diodo flashes forward, gets the heal, gets out. that was an interesting mechanical series of plays, but we give him credit.
So hard to actually have influence in these fights outside of the queues.
Alone is all by his lonesome here, and I'm sorry, man, but this bottom lane looks like
he
it
actually...
might be your... wow, okay.
Okay.
Like, that's a great shockwave.
It was a really good shockwave. I think Longsheng pulled the trigger on his E a little bit too early because it interrupted that E, the second part of it. So Longsheng will be unable to finish off that kill, and Alone gets away with murder. He didn't actually kill anyone.
Yeah.
Gets away with more than he
It's pretty sus.
should have.
It's pretty sus, let's be honest. But I will say, like, you just can't be in a side lane like that right now. That feels like he's just overpressed. He's pushed a little bit too far. He's just
getting perma-denied. Here we go. Kramer unloads.
Spray and pray coming out. Leth is going to flash away, but Xie is on the chase. Goodbye, man. That's just... You can't do anything against that as an AD carry.
Yeah, but this is the combo I'm talking about, right? You think you're solo in the lane, and then out of stealth comes the Twitch. Now comes the Twisted Fate. You can do similar things with the Camille in the range she can engage from, and that shockwave is nowhere close.
Yeah, just whiffed by quite a way there. Peanut flashing the Genji. Of course, we'll see them later on in groups. Be in a group with TSM. Made him. You haven't got the Destiny or the Spray and Pray, but you still got the quickness, and you've got that flash on the Rakan as they look to try and get into the river. This dragon might be gone before they can even get there, though. Jose Dioda is going to be able to secure it here for Rainbow 7. 2 dragons to 1, and Rainbow 7 are trying to keep that clock ticking on the Ocean Soul.
Yeah, the ultimate came back up for Alone, so he was able to zone off right there, and LGD couldn't push past the ramp. The other thing is, LGD...
Shockwave.
The shockwave.
On Xie. The spear. Oh, here's the cannon minion instead, but the true shot barrage comes in, and Xie is just knocked up and taken down. Send him back to the grave, as Xie will fall for the first time this game.
That's good punish in the mid lane. You can see there, LGD, how do they actually peel themselves away? That can be a little bit difficult when you don't have a true front line. The initiators are relatively squishy and don't want to soak up any abilities. Don't have a Braum wall to stop that Ornn coming through. So these heavy engages will be deadly from Rainbow 7 unless LGD can dodge away from them right from the bat.
It does feel like there's a short window, though, because Xie is medically you wouldn't be able to do it. Hexagod made him used in the top lane as the flash comes out from Arce. Longsheng now winning out on these trades pretty effectively. The Trinity Force, the flash forward, Precision Protocol. Longsheng taking the tower, though. 1-for-1 trade. Longsheng invested his flash, invested his ult. He was able to take the kill.
I mean, his true damage Qs do so much damage, but he had auto like 3 times under tower and the man's on 100 HP. Still big win for there at Longsheng under the tower. This will only get better and better for him as the game goes on with that Death Dance finish now too. They're looking for this one. Kramer has to unload with a huge spray and pray.
Xie has no flash, and the dragon's actually almost already done. Longsheng's going to go in. The Destiny used in the back of the pit, and they're going to Jose Diodo. The shockwave hits onto 2, but the dive is in, and Jose Diodo is Jose Dodo as he goes extinct. As Kramer's opening up with the spray and pray, but Rainbow 7 going to try and turn it around. Shadow flashing away. Laser still alive in the back of it. Peanut goes golden. Now Kramer is the target. It's a 3v2 in favor of Rainbow 7, and Laser alone. And Arce are popping off. Double kill for the Ezreal. Kramer's going to ambush his way away. Alone is on the chase, but maybe they turn their eyes to Baron.
Rainbow 7 come up clutch in the team fight right there, and they keep their carries alive. Somehow they make it happen. Jose Diodo, he sacrificed himself for the team, getting the dragon in the process. And LGD, they spent everything to kill him. Lezen alone just unleashed.
They decide against doing the Baron, but we saw yesterday LGD struggling in team fights, and here once again you have to give credit to Rainbow 7 because they were able to stay alive so long.
I mean, part of the idea is correct. Again, you want to go on to Jose Diodo, but the difference is Alone's now not going to be very threatened on the back side of things, and Kramer doesn't have the front line to let Twitch do Twitch things. It's not a together fight that he can just constantly, get those lineups of the ultimate out, and Leza with a good juke there is able to turn things around.
A couple of really good jukes from comes down to the next fight, and I just want to remind you guys, like LGD, Kramer, Jose Diodo goes in, Kramer's alive! Survives! The Nidalee can't get onto the backline quickly enough now, the jungler is down, Rainbow 7 saw their chance, saw their opportunity to splat the rat, but the rat fought back as he got the kill. And now Rainbow 7, they turn their eyes towards the Ocean Drake. No Summoner Spellbook means no smite on Rainbow 7. Peanut's looking for the flank position. They're going to try and burst it out. An Ocean Soul will be so big for them, but Rainbow 7, is this perhaps a little bit too greedy as the Call of the Forge God comes down? Kramer has flash. Peanut's in the back of the pit. He dives forward. The shoulder.
Huge shockwave!
He gets it! Laser secures the dragon and the Ocean Soul alongside it. Now Mark is dead. And you can see the Hexagod Maiden coming up from Longsheng. But Rainbow 7 from the Liga Latino America are turning it around on the LPL's 4th seed. Kramer doing what he can, but Longsheng's already fallen. Peanut's down. Xie with the stun card across the wall. Xie just about surviving. Alone going forward. We saw Lisa fall as well, only Kramer left alive. But Rainbow 7, 0-2 against the LPL. Secure the Ocean Drake.
There is absolutely no fear from Rainbow 7 against the LPL representatives. They lose their junglers. They're in a 4 versus 5 situation, and they say, forget that. We're going to fight the dragon anyways. Leza gets the steal against all odds. How does it even happen here? With the shockwave burst down, it was at 801 second. A spike came in, and he figures it out somehow in the heat of the battle. In this fight, Kramer, he doesn't have his ultimate, so a lot of the AoE damage is not there for LGD. It is still a close fight because it's a 4v5, but Alone comes up clutch, and now we're on the Baron.
Mark has the quickness, he's looking to try and get in. Ase stepping forward, Jose Dioda is going to secure the Baron, and if Rainbow 7 can get out, this is 5 Barons left alive. Langxing trying to have something to say about this as Kramer steps forward, but it's a 4v3, and the hook comes down, and Langxing has now been locked in his own hexagonum. Ase knocked up by Mark as here comes Xie with the red card, only hits Ase. And Rainbow 7 do what they should do. They do not re-engage, they back away. They have Baron, they have Ocean, and the LPL's 4th seed are looking 0-2 in this group. And they still have the toughest teams left to play. They've still got V3. They've still got Unicorns of Love.
Remember, you have to win a game in your first 4, the single round robin, the play-ins, to stay in the tournament. Rainbow 7 came into this match 0-2 down. They had 2 games left to play. They had to win 1, and they're in a position to do it against LGD and the representatives of the LPL.
Their ability, as you said, Ender, to have no fear, to give no damns who they are playing against, and now they are knocking on the door of LGD. First inhibitor's gonna fall. The Baron buff remains for 1 minute 40 seconds.
There's absolutely nothing LGD can do against the onslaught from Rainbow 7 inside the base. The one saving grace, the side lanes are not set up, so they will just lose the inhibitor and try to hold on. But this is a major swing for Rainbow
that we knew, and now Rainbow 7, 5 new players.
Look at this pick!
LPL as they look for the pick. Lacer's going to get called out by Mark. Kramer with Blade of the Ruin King. Lacer does have flash, but he's not going to use it. And the GA comes down, Lacer head in his hands as he realizes perhaps he's cost his team the game. He tries to trade back onto ZA, the exhaust is used. They're just delaying and delaying and delaying. They want to make sure
it's so smart.
that the Elder Dragon will spawn while Lacer is dead and Kramer is dominating now.
It's so smart from LGD, leaving him alive, because now his respawn time will be the exact second that Elder Dragon returns onto the map. So he has to get that long walk down into the river to make it happen. But even more than that, he just finished a Guardian Angel.
Yep.
He now no longer has that ability. You see, he has an Elixir of Iron for the extra HP in a fight, and LGD, maybe they can find the 5 versus 4 before he even spawns.
GA doesn't have the Destiny, does have Flash and Teleport. Langxing has the same. And LGD now have control of the river, and Elder Drake is not one you can give up. Peanut takes a big chunk. 16 seconds on Lacer.
LGD overforced in the team fight, especially around dragons in yesterday's game. This game is going to come down to this Elder Dragon. It's spawning in 5 seconds, and LGD must be able to find their mark. Xie's in top lane, but he has teleport if he wants to come into the pit.
Jose Diodo and Alone looking for that shockwave, looking to try and dive in. Kramer steps forward, opens up spray and pray. Ase jumps onto the back line, but the shockwave is incredible! And there goes Twitch! And now Lacer can join the fight. Xie is looking to push in the mid lane. The Call of the Forge God coming out, and this should just be the Elder. Rainbow 7, there was a mistake. There was a momentary lapse from Lacer, but Alone is not willing to give up the game.
Every single fight around this dragon, Alone Shockwave has been immaculate. Multi-man, 3, 4-man, right there. It's only one, but it's the one that matters most. Kramer is deleted with 6 items, and Rainbow 7, they have the Elder to contest this Baron. And yesterday, you could have said, it's day 1. PSG looked way better than we were expecting. LGD, you cut them some slack, but LGD fans will not cut this team any slack. Losing their 2nd game against
from Rakan could be devastating, but they're just forced back. They're forced away. They're still fighting.
How far do they want to go?
Minute, there's an Elder. All you got to do is catch someone and get them down below 20% HP. Rainbow 7 you got to make a decision. You can't just stay here for the entirety of it. Either go for a side lane or go for the win.
Mark is on the far right corner of your screen. Kramer on the left. That's the flank of the 5, but Shadow lands the hook.
Mark's being hooked. That's not really the target you want. There was no follow-up damage. Here's the call of the Force God as they push for the first Nexus Tower. Kramer locked out. Laser diving forward. Xie has the flash away. And now the second Nexus Tower is the target as Rainbow 7 opening up. Smited by the gods of the Elder Dragon. Peanut goes down. Mark should fall shortly after. It's a double for Laser. He's looking for more. Langxing diving in. The shockwave coming out. Yosei the Ono gets one. Laser pops the stopwatch. And this is it. Rainbow 7 take a flipping bow. That was beautiful.
Rainbow 7. They come in 0-2. They have to get a win to even have a chance to move on, and they take down the representatives from the LPL. It's just incredible. This team in the team fights, they found their mark, something they were so strong at, and alone on his Orianna. It was those shockwaves, fight after fight after fight, that always landed, always hit the people they needed.